Hello students, in this video we are going to discuss about the discovery and the status of viruses. Before going to this, we have to know that what is virus or whom we can say as viruses. The word virus means poison or poisonous slimes. Slimes mean any unpleasant liquid. Viruses are determined as submicroscopic agents capable of growing in living cells. Then comes to discovery or history of viruses. In 1866, Adolf Meyer was the first person to show that the juice of infected tobacco plant could cause disease in healthy plants. In 1892, Dmitry Ivanovsky attempted to isolate the cause of tobacco mosaic disease. In some books, the spelling of Ivanovsky also written as Ivanovsky. He passed the extracted sap through porcelain filter or bacterial filter but did not trap the infectious agent. When he applied the filtrate to healthy plants, they also developed the same disease. In 1898, Martinus Weizsäcker shows that the causal agent could diffuse through agar-agar membrane and was therefore liquid in nature. So Weizsäcker was the first person to name this slime as virus, and he called it as Contagium vivium fluidum, means soluble living germ. In 1835, Wendell Stanley isolated tobacco mosaic virus in crystalline form for the first time and awarded Nobel Prize for this in 1946. In 1938, Bowden and Pierre determined that the chemical nature of tobacco mosaic virus and many other viruses and found that they were nucleoproteinous in nature. That means they are made up of nucleic acid and proteins. In 1939, Ruska et al. Published the first electron micrograph of tobacco mosaic virus. In 1956, Guerre and Scram found that the nucleic acid fraction is the infectious agent of viruses. Till now, we see what are the history and discovery of viruses. Let us see status or biological position of viruses. Biological position means where viruses are stand in biological ladder. Their biological position or status is debated over years because of possessing some living characters as well as non-living characters. Let us discuss some living characters of viruses. Viruses are obligate parasite or 100% parasite. That means they have no independent existence. They require a host cell for their existence. They can reproduce or multiply within the host cell. They can also spread diseases. Next, they are sensitive to heat and ultraviolet rays. They also show mutations. They show the process of transmission, means they can pass from person to person or from one organism to other organism. So these are the characters for which we considered virus as living. Next, some non-living characters of viruses. Viruses are non-cellular, means they do not have a particular cell. They do not exhibit respiration metabolism. They are inert or non-functional outside the host cell. And they can be crystallized like other chemicals. So, considering these features or characters, viruses are considered as non-living. Because of having living and non-living characters, some virologists considered viruses as a transition stage between living and non-living world. However, Lorf et al. In 1965 commented that viruses are viruses, nothing else stand on the top. That means viruses are a separate group of organisms. So till now we discussed what are the discovery, history and status of viruses. Thanks for watching.